Hi, this is Jared Karam with NetVantage Marketing. I'm here today to show you a quick and easy way to determine how your website will look on one of your website visitors' computer screens. Now, it's kind of an interesting thing to learn, because here, especially in our industry, a lot of times we use much larger screens than perhaps somebody's mom or dad at home, or your average laptop or anything like that. So, of course, if we're using a web browser on this screen, the website itself is going to look a little bit different from somebody else's. Now, we will do this by changing the desktop background, and I'll show you how to do that right now. I've got a custom background created that'll help step us through this. Now, you can see from the video here that we've got this nice picture. It's a standard Windows desktop. It's a waterfall and everything else, but we're going to replace that. Now, I should say before we get started, I'm on Windows 7, so it may look a little bit different if you're on Windows XP or Vista. It's definitely going to look different if you are on a Mac. You should be able to follow along relatively easily by just changing your screen settings, but if you need specific instructions, of course, please feel free to contact us. So what I'm going to do is right-click here on the desktop, and you'll see the window pops up, or the menu pops up. I'm going to go to Personalize. Here's my options for Personalize. I'm going to choose Desktop Background, and then I'm going to choose Browse. And it's going to let me choose, see where do I want to go. Now, I've saved this file on my own desktop. You would select whatever folder in here is appropriate to where you've saved the file. Okay, and here is the file that we're going to be using. And you can tell it already changed. It did a demo for me. It changed it in the background. So I'm going to save changes and X out of this. And what you're looking at now is 4 different boxes. These represent various screen sizes of different users. So you can see the green box is 1024 by 768. It's a very standard size. It's actually kind of an older size. It's what we call a 4:3 aspect ratio as opposed to a widescreen. It's a little bit beyond the scope of what we're dealing with here, but a lot of people are still using it. In this case, 18.6% of the users. The blue box is 1280 by 800. 14.2% of the users are using that size. 1366 by 768 is our yellow box, and then of course 1440 by 900 is our red box. Now, typically when I'd be working on a website, I would have my Firefox open like this, and it would be the entire screen. And you can see, of course, that this particular website, our NetVantage website, does not take up the entire screen, or does not take up the entire resolution of my monitor. It's actually shrunk down, and it's for this exact reason, because not everybody is using screens that are as large as ours. So what we'll do, actually, if you really want to see, how does this look on somebody else's web browser? I'll click here to minimize this, not minimize it, excuse me, but not maximize it, so I can actually move this freely around. I'll grab up here to move this and place it right there, so it's about right in the size of, in the upper left corner. And then I'll go down here and grab the lower right corner so I can resize this easily. What I'll do is drag this screen so that it's just about the size of 1024 by 768. Now, if a website visitor were to come to the NetVantage Marketing website and look at our website on this particular screen resolution, that's probably what they're going to see, or something very similar to that. Now, of course, we can go to the next size out, which is 1280 by 800. Things get a little bit better there. Everything kind of looks in proportion, and you're not hiding any of the content. 1366 by 768 is like this, and then of course 1440 by 900 is like this. Now, for everybody's website, it's going to be a little bit different. For your own personal website, for the website that your clients will visit, everything else, it's all going to be a little bit different, and we'll be glad to help you step through and see what are the most popular screen resolutions for your particular application. But that would be a very easy indication of saying, okay, this is how the client is going to view my website. So again, we can go all the way here from about 1024 by 768, which is again a very small resolution, all the way out here, 1440 by 900, or we can of course expand it for our own screen like that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to get a hold of us. As you can see on the screen right there, 877-204-0234 or netvantagemarketing.com. Appreciate the time, and thanks for listening.